Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Hi, this is Mike Mills of REM. You know, we got our start on college radio, and now sellout bastard stations like Q101 are ruining our music. Thanks a lot, guys.
So that was specifically that ID at the end of we call that an artist ID. We call that for a little inside lingo here of behind the curtain with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And Renee in Brookfield has heard that before on the radio station and said, "Can you play Mike Mills saying that thing where he rips on you guys after you play the REM song?" And I said, "Absolutely, we can do that." And that's really old, actually. I mean, that's like that ID is about 30 years old. So when bands come in, we record them saying things about the station. And Mike Mills just ripped off a gem when we had REM in here.
Best one we have.
How about, it's worth another play here for Renee in Brookfield.
Hi, this is Mike Mills of REM. You know, we got our start on college radio, and now sellout bastard stations like Q101 are ruining our music. Thanks a lot, guys.
We've got that one. We've got Run DMC.
Yep.
We're one of, I think, 2 stations in the country that have an original Sublime one.
Yeah, Bradley Knoll.
God, Q101's great.
Pretty awesome. That's what happens around 30 years.
It's very nice.
You know, these other Johnny-come-lately radio stations.
These fly-by-night operations.
Settle down.
All right, so Renee in Brookfield, thanks for checking in and hope you enjoyed that. Before we get to sports here, of course.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Well, the NFL, this thing costs millions of dollars when they do this. When they move a football game, they call it flexing. And they change the time of a game, which really screws up things for networks, for cities, all that kind of thing. Millions and millions of dollars are involved with flexing a football game, but it's worth it because the Bears got flexed to a 325 game because they're playing the Washington Commanders, who have rookie phenom quarterback Jaden Daniels, and the Bears have rookie phenom quarterback Caleb Williams. What a showdown. Well, it might not happen because the Commanders quarterback Jaden Daniels was forced to leave Sunday's game due to a rib injury, and he might not play. So it's kind of week to week, they say, but it's this week. It's the first week of a week-to-week injury check-in, which is usually not so great. I really wanted to see this, despite, of course, you might be saying, well, it's probably good that he's out because then the Bears will have a better chance to win. True. I went through, usually when you put in a team and their quarterbacks, Google puts all 3 of them or 4 of them right up top. I put in Washington Commanders QBs. Nothing else comes in. I don't know who their backup is.
Do you want me to tell you their backup? Because it'll make you feel really good about the Bears' chances on Sunday.
Go for it.
Their backup quarterback, and this will only mean something to some.
Okay.
It's Marcus Mariota.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, means something to him.
Say that again, Kenzie?
Means something to him.
It does, because I can...
I want you to know I had zero reaction.
Let's go back to Kenzie again on that. What's your reaction to Marcus Mariota possibly playing? Yep, that's it. So there was a time, Kenzie, and let's go back. I'd say I'm going to take a guess here, but I'm going to guess the 2015 NFL draft.
I think you're right. Again, we don't know Kenzie's birthday, but we know when Marcus Mariota was drafted.
This is going to piss Kenzie off. But I know.
I don't even know who this is. This is insane.
Oh, God. So there was a time when Marcus Mariota coming out of Oregon to the NFL.
By the way, he was the 2nd pick of the 2015 NFL draft.
Kenzie, when's your birthday again?
This is so annoying. You're like, when Marcus first started crawling. Like, why are you up in his business? He's a backup quarterback.
Because at the time, he's 30 years old now. At the time of coming...
God, I'm happy to know his age.
2015, you kind of do the math. A time coming out of the NFL draft, people considered him a generational quarterback, and he was going to change the game, and teams were actually encouraged to give up all their draft picks to get Marcus Mariota.
So it didn't work out?
Didn't work out. He's not.
Why do they do that? Like, every year there's like this unicorn, and it doesn't work.
Well, because you got to take a shot because the quarterback is the most important position in all of sports. I don't care what sport you're talking about. The quarterback is the most important position, the most valuable. So,
well, it's not valuable if you're like playing soccer. Who cares? What do you mean it's still the most valuable? No one cares. Do you know what I'm saying?
No one cares. The most important position of value in any sport is the quarterback of the NFL for the importance of the value of that position. Does that make more sense? Meaning that there's no one more important in sports on any team than a quarterback on an NFL team because of what he can bring as far as victories.
Or not bring. Which
or
is
not bring.
the case.
In this case, not bring. Does that explain it better?
I see what you're saying.
It sounds like you want me just to move on.
No, I think it's really important.
So there was a time when Marcus Mariota was that guy, and he's a good quarterback, but he certainly didn't change the game, and now he's a backup to a rookie in Washington, and he might play Sunday against the Bears. It's the Bears.
It's the Blairs.
The Bears.
The Blair, which is...
So there you go. So when's your birthday again?
Oh, so annoying.
It's, November or something, I think.
No, it's not.
Something like that.
Yeah, right there.
Somewhere in there. So that's pretty big news for the game this week, 325. It still stays flexed, obviously, but that's what's happening. So Dodgers-Yankees World Series, you heard Gil Curtis make a little joke on this, of buying the World Series. Just so you know, so the teams that have the biggest payrolls are the Dodgers and the Yankees, who are in the World Series. Now, does that make you think differently about buying your way in? For example, the Yankees' payroll is $306 million. The Dodgers' payroll is $320 million, even though Shohei Ohtani has pushed off his money.
That whole thing pisses me off.
I understand. Pisses me off, too. But still, that's not even, as far as I know, adding into their total take. Do you know Case, by the way, if that is part of his $700 million deal added into their payroll? It can't be, because it's $320 million.
No. Now, I will.
I just figured out the math for myself. It took a second, but I got there.
I will slightly correct you, Brian. The Mets actually have the highest payroll in the major leagues, and then it goes Yankees, Astros, Phillies, Dodgers. So these are two top 5 teams, and we say that in Chicago like we should be mad at them, like we're in Duluth, Minnesota for some reason. I don't know. We're a major market.
Hey, I love Duluth. Why are you talking about it like that?
Because we have 2 baseball teams here, and if any of the owners wanted to actually spend this money, we could be in the World Series.
Okay, what we're not going to do is pretend that the Ricketts don't spend money. They spend a lot of money.
To your point, the Cubs' payroll is $230 million, 7th in Major League Baseball, and we didn't make the playoffs for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah.
Yikes.
They spend a lot of money. $700 million to pay 27 years in the future is just a weird thing to do.
So here's a number.
Sorry, no one else thought about it.
Hey, here's a number to let sit with you. The White Sox is $133 million, 18th highest payroll for the worst team in Major League Baseball history.
I'll suck on that.
I didn't tell anybody to suck on anything.
Sister.
I heard you say suck on something.
I did not tell anybody to suck anything.
Finally, in sports.
No, you suck on it.
The Vancouver Canucks are at the Blackhawks. I'd love to watch it tonight, but I can't because I don't have the Chicago Sports Network. Now, today I promise I will. With the NBA season starting tonight and the Blackhawks playing,
goodness.
I'm stopping at Target. I'm going to buy an HD antenna, and I'm going to do a video to explain so all of us can start watching sports and not just live in this negative world that they're a horrible organization and didn't get it done before the season started.
You know, Dakota with the text of the day. She sent a picture of her antenna and said, "This is my antenna that I didn't spend a month talking about, not get."
Oh, props, Dakota. Very well done.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Franz Ferdinand with Cage the Elephant. Night 1 of Q101's Twisted Christmas. Are you kidding me? What a lineup. There are a couple tickets left. If you go to Q101.com, get them before they're gone. They will go very soon. Believe me when I say that. Q101.com, anywhere you get your tickets. And that is Q101's Twisted Christmas Night 1. Here's some free ones coming, though. 312-591-8300 right now for Chicago Wolves tickets versus Milwaukee this Saturday. It's the Halloween game. Woo! It's a super fun night that the Wolves do every year. It'll be this Saturday at the Allstate Arena. So you can go trick-or-treating. The kids can go trick-or-treating on the concourse during the game, which is so cool. They have a lot of special ticket packages and all kinds of Halloween theme that night. So 312-591-8300. Call right now to compete for that in trivia. If you beat Kenzie, you get the tickets. I want to give a shout out, as we talked about God Bless the Gravy, our food drive that's just launched yesterday for the Greater Chicago Food Depository. We said if you're a business and you donate, we will give you a shout out. We have people as well, like Dahlia just donated, Ellen did as well. But Mike from the crew at Green Air Technologies HVAC, okay? Him and his crew donated some money for the food drive. As we say, $1 gets you 3 meals. Thank you, Mike. Thanks to the crew of Green Air Technologies HVAC. I recommend calling them if you have an HVAC issue. Everybody's got that problem.
Hell yeah.
I mean, right now, especially when it's that weird time between air conditioning and heat, that you better get set up.
My house is confused AF.
Is it really?
Like, make a decision. Make a decision, lady.
You better
hot
call.
Are you cold?
Call Mike. Green Air Technologies HVAC for donating. And It's very simple to donate. You just text GRAVY to 312-591-8300. You get the link sent back to you, or you go to Q101.com for the link to our donation page. Please help your neighbors eat this holiday season.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101. You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Well, this is fun. We have tickets for the Chicago Wolves versus the Admirals, the Halloween game. It's super fun. They do it every year. It's incredible for families. The Allstate Arena this Saturday. Furnished by our great friends, the Chicago Wolves. And Gina's competing for the tickets for this Halloween night there at the Allstate Arena. And Gina, tell us something about yourself.
Hi. Well, I live in the north side of Chicago, but fun fact, I actually grew up in Dalton.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's too bad.
And Tiffany, your girl or not?
Nah, I haven't been down there in a while,
Yeah.
but yeah, it actually was a good place to grow up. So that's all I can
Probably
say.
less good now as things have been going, but yes.
See, I had heard that Dalton was a gated community going out. They didn't let anybody leave.
It's like a bubble.
Yeah.
It's like a bubble
It's like
system.
Hotel California.
Yeah, the gate was there on the way out. Like, we're glad you made it out to the north side. All right, here we go.
Yeah, and I actually have been a Cubs fan the whole time too. So there's that.
Oh.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's my people. Hey, Case.
Case, stop.
Case
Sorry.
is on the buttons.
Sorry.
Cubs fans.
All right, well, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Gina.
Heads.
It is heads. All right,
Yay.
Gina. Here we go, Gina. The artist Gautier is best known for what song?
Oh,
Remember that song?
no.
Guess a song? Anything? 3, 2,
No.
1. Okay.
No.
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 No one's ever said no to the question.
Guess something. No.
No, shut up.
No, he's no, Brian. Stop being a pusher.
Kenzie, do you know this?
Somebody that I used to know.
Somebody that I used to know.
Somebody.
Oh, yeah, I know the song. I
Yeah.
didn't know the artist.
Guy gets a billion views and walks away from music. How
That
about
was
that?
somebody that we used to know, baby.
There you go.
Felt right in line.
What if he made enough to live the rest of his life and he'd $1.7 million to retire, allegedly, in the United States? I know he's not from the United States, but still. Is he retired? I'm worried about Gautier retiring properly.
Don't worry
I
about it.
think
It's
he's
fine.
doing fine.
Doing better than me.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So 1-0. It's back to Kenzie.
That's correct.
So, Kenzie, who said, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Yep.
I think it's Uncle Sam. Is he pointing at everyone like, ask what you should do?
It wasn't Uncle Sam. Gina, do you know?
John F. Kennedy.
JFK. Boom, 1-1. It's back to Gina.
That's right.
Gina, no doubt, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and Goldfinger are marquee bands for what musical genre?
Ska.
Ska. Right. A little ska dance. You good at that, Gina? A little ska, you're...
Yeah, a little bit.
Gina's fun.
All right.
2-1 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, other than the Lakers, what NBA team plays their home games in Los Angeles?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a little trickery.
I didn't think it was a trick question.
Sorry. No, because we asked California
Yeah.
last time. So I was like, I was going to say you've already asked this question. I was going to be fair, as I was trying to say. Don't laugh at me because I think this is wrong.
Okay.
Because I don't know where this is, but is it the Warriors? It's
not the
right?
Warriors.
Please don't laugh at me. There's a lot in California.
There is. Not laughing.
So many teams.
Don't laugh. No, I'm trying not to laugh so hard.
Okay.
Gina, do you know?
I think you need to repeat the question.
Other than the Lakers, what NBA team plays their home games in Los Angeles? As she Googles the question. 3, 2.
No, I don't know.
That would be the Los Angeles Clippers. And the NBA season starts tonight. The Bulls tomorrow night. Actually, not
So
playing.
many teams in California.
A lot of them.
There's so many teams in general.
But especially in California.
A lot. You're right. 2-1 back to Gina.
Gina, what is it called when someone, usually a baby, is dunked in water and granted admission into the church?
Baptizing.
Yes.
Don't, is that a donut? Case.
Just so you know, Case gets these questions to me. What is it called when someone, usually a baby,
Yeah.
is dunked in water?
Gina got it right. She knew exactly what I was talking about.
Adults, when they get baptized, sometimes they go in a lake, right?
Yeah.
Like a lovely pond.
Or
Some.
that's actually born again Christians, I think.
I don't
I think you
know.
can go to a church and they just throw it on your forehead.
They don't throw it on your forehead.
Is that Nolan Ryan throwing a fastball?
Paintball.
But a lot of the born again Christians, they'll go on a lake and wear like a giant poncho, or there's the mega churches that have the pool that people like will walk down steps into the pool and then come out the other side.
Yeah. Well,
Christian.
there's a lot of baptisms. Like, let's go in and out. There's exit and entrance have to be on different sides.
Is that pool in the mega churches a permanent fixture?
I don't know.
Because having a pool at the church, that's a little green flag for
A little
me.
incentive to go on a Sunday morning.
Oh my God, you're gonna show up in trunks with a beer.
Was the pool open?
With
Like,
sunscreen
put
on
the
your
game
nose.
on that huge screen you have.
I brought some nachos.
Oh, 3-1 back to Kenzie.
I'd switch religions for a pool.
Oh my God, yeah.
Hi, Kenzie. How you doing?
I'm great, Brian. Thanks.
Okay, Kenzie.
Wait, isn't it me?
No, you got the baptism
You got
question
baptism.
So doesn't the question go to me?
No, because
you
you
got
just
baptism right.
it was your question to begin with.
Yeah, Kenzie
Okay,
wasn't
got
asked
it.
the question. I know we go sidetracked here and forget where the order is here. But
Yeah.
let's see. Kenzie,
What?
company makes sneakers that are referred to as shell toes?
Shell toes.
Shell toes.
Shell toes.
What company? What shoe company?
Shell toes. I don't know. I'm gonna say Timberland.
Timberland. Not Timberland. Gina?
I'm not sure, but I'm going to guess Adidas.
It's Adidas. Because the clamshell toes on that version?
Yeah, I'm
so
picturing
good.
one with like a little clamshell toe.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of
Wow.
like hard. Like, what's that called? What do they do? Never mind. Just keep going. Brian's
what-
staring at me like he's never heard English before.
No,
so
what? I didn't get a
let's keep it
question.
right.
All I
No,
heard was what is
The
hard.
blinking I just received. You look like the.
There was half a sentence there. There was no
You
question.
look like the sloth from Ice Age just blinking
No,
at me. Just move
you know what?
on.
Give
Never mind.
me a question.
No.
I didn't hear it. I heard words, a couple words. That's all I saw.
Just keep it going.
All right.
Sid.
Gina.
This is back to Gina. It's 4-1. She can win with the correct answer.
Gina, what kind of balloon can you suck on to alter your voice to a higher pitch?
Helium.
Helium is right. Gina takes the prize.
Yay!
You are going to the Chicago Wolves Halloween game against the Admirals this Saturday at the Allstate Arena. Come dressed in your favorite Halloween costume. Enjoy spooktacular fun. The kids can go trick-or-treating in the concourse. Our great partners, Chicago Wolves, gave those to you with Brian and Kenzie. So congratulations.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gina.
Love you guys.
Oh, love you too. Hang on. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 with Cannons.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.